number 2, at forward, at 6'6", number 25, Bridges. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At center, at 7 feet, number 32, Anthony Towns. At guard, at 6'2", number 11,
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guards are Pritchard and White. Then there's Brown. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New York, Anunoby out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong in rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Brown outside. Pritchard passes to Brown. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Towns, a screen on White. Pass to Towns. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Right the pass to Queta. Here's Brown. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
No foul. First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Bridges passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
4-3.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Brunson finds Towns, and good that time. Towns has got his second bucket.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. 5 on the clock. From 13. Out to White. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Brunson driving to the basket. And Towns gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Pass to Keita. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got 5.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Hard, he's checked in for Miles McBride. So it's Boston now. They trail by 1. Offensive rebound. Brown. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
The shot's good from Brunson. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here's Brunson. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Brown.
Blocking foul called on Josh Hart. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Towns, the screen. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now, here's Simons. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 4. Brunson with some nice D.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A different look for New York. Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Simons. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Yep, that one goes.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 1. The drive by Clarkson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Brown. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And again, it's Boston converting.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, here's Clarkson. Count it.
Clever on-ball decision by Clarkson, using the pick to get himself free for that one.
The Celtics have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Brown, no good. Clarkson surveying the floor. Shoots over Simons. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Knicks leading by just one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The Knicks with the lead. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Brown, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. Now here's Hart. Still yet to score. Bridges sets the screen for Clarkson. From 18 feet away, Garza pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
It's Brown with the drive.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Here's Clarkson, and each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now, here's Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Boston trailing. Pass to Garza. Hart against Brown. Boucher sets a screen for Brown. Over Hart. That doesn't go either for Brown. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Clarkson finds Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And Hart has it in the corner. Bridges passes to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges inside. Scoreless thus far.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line,
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 Js, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. We're glad they're still together. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Hauser's checked in. And it's wide in for Anthony Simons. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
The inbound, and Brown throws it down.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. That one goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. For the 3. Bridges with the board. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Brunson outside. Out left to the wing. Towns a screen on White. McBride passes to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Pass to Kata.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Brunson barreling in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Dan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Simons, he's checked in for the Celtics. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's White. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. Outside, Simons. Over McBride. Boston again missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Hart. Lets it fly from 18. A rebound by Simons. Celtics trail by 4. Towns with the steal. Brunson with a clean look. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Outside, Simons. To halt the run, and it's good on the layup. Simons has got 9.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Brunson surveying the D. Clarkson outside. To the inside. Pass to McBride. Clock is at 3. From deep, Brunson hits the three-point bomb. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for New York. For Boston, they've gone 4-10 in the second quarter from the field. Simons, the pass to Pritchard. Goes up to the stripe. A nice shot by Simons. He's got 11.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy monies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shout. Drum! They're measuring up the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. One more time, a big round of applause for the participants.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
New York leading by 5. Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Anunoby, good.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Knicks lead, 37-29.
Brown against Anunoby. And it's Brown missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Anunoby. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 8. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Queta. Bridges with the steal. Here's McBride. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Fades. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've led it 5 from downtown. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser, defended by Bridges. Here's Brown, driving the lane, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one is on Towns.
Team foul.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you.
2 shots.
Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
Take a break.
First free throw is good. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Bridges misses. Brown the pass to White. Here's Cada. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Brunson outside. Anunoby. Rebound Boston. Cada's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Brown deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Anunoby. And the rejection by Towns. To the left wing. Brown against Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target from 3-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Celtics passing it around. White setting the pick for Brown. He shoots again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And the first one drops. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Miles McBride. The Celtics also with a sub. Boucher is checked in. And Brown drops them both. Here's Brunson. He's got 11. Pass to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's 10 points for OG Anunoby.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Knicks squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Some changes for Boston. Mars is checked in, and it's Simons in for Brown. White looking around. Pass to Boucher. Outside, White. He takes it in. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Brunson outside. Bridges with it. Towns a screen on Simons. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Outside, Simon to the paint. Here's Boucher. That one drops for him.
From Anthony Simon.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson with it. He's got 11. Pass to Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
New York leading by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 2, Miles McBride.
Celtics trail by 9. Simons surveying the D. Now Boucher with 4 seconds on the clock and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Anthony Simon down out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Simons. Pocket 2. A three-pointer, no good. Picked off in midair. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Shireman. He's covered by Clarkson. That's a 2 from Simons. They get it again. Boucher kicks to Simons. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Pass to Towns. Boucher with the steal. Crafty move, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
Austin making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's McBride. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that ball? Towns, no luck. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pritchard passes to Simons. To take the lead. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
New York, no good that time either.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Catching up on the changes for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan Clarkson. Pass to Bridges. To end the drought on the wing, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Brunson the pass to Bridges, and it's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Brown. Good D by Anunoby. New York trailing. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by New York. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Pritchard at the line. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Brunson outside. Over in the corner, McBride. Picked by Bridges. Hangs in the air. The rebound by Cada. The Celtics with the lead. Brown outside. There's a good screen. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. No good on the shot. Good D by Anunoby. Now McBride. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's make some noise for your Knicks Quaker Dance Crew.
.31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown the pass to Cada. The kick out to Brown. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Brunson outside. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Out to Bridges. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Here's Brown. It's in!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Tries again. Money!
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
You know what?
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Nice move. Can't cash in. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when you're a... Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
What a shot! Just when you think the game is over, he's able to knock it down from deep.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 4 slot. Now here's Brown. Pocket 6. Shakes him. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Bridges, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Austin's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Brown against Anunoby. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. McBride with the ball, White covering, back to McBride. Towns, a screen on White. McBride passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brown down low. He's against Bridges. Brown, good.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Anunoby is screen on White. To the middle and taken away by Brown. And Brown throws it down.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges for three. It falls. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
And it's time to get out and get out.
And here is Brown. Yes!
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
Bridges outside. Now here's Brunson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges against Brown. Over Bridges. Brown, no good. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Brunson outside. Bridges outside for three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.